playoffs are coming,
yes.
and you are one of those teams, and I believe you've secured this seat in the pool with that win, I believe.
No, we'd have to, Skrlik would have to lose.
Skrlik would have to lose.
Yeah, because we'd have the same records.
You're still in the playoffs, and what does it mean to you to be in the playoffs here this year?
Yeah, that was our goal number 1 for the week. It was definitely to make playoffs. So if you told us that we'd be in at the beginning of the week, we'd be thrilled. So obviously would have loved to be in the 1 or 2 spot, but we're really happy with how we've played all round robin. We're really excited to kind of bring that momentum forward into playoffs.
What went well for your team this week? Like, what did you do well to get to this point?
Really just stayed in the moment. I don't think we got too far ahead of ourselves, and we really had some good bounce back games after we had the 2 losses. We had really good games that followed those ones after.
And when you think about the playoffs at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, you know, that maybe, I don't know, the lights can be a little brighter, the stakes can get a little bit higher. How ready is your team for that?
I think this is the most relaxed we've ever played. I don't think any of us have really felt kind of the nerves. I think we've played pretty calmly all week, and I think we just hopefully continue that. We've had some really good kind of guidance from Jim and our sports psychologist, Tracy Bilski, to kind of guide us through that. And we've set up kind of a really good foundation throughout the season, and we've been able to implement that this week.
How important was today's game then to sort of set that tone and get rid of any bad habits?
Yeah, obviously it was essentially a mean nothing game. It wouldn't really impact where we sit in the standings, but for us, we really want to make sure that we went out and played really well and kind of, yeah, like you're saying, kind of got rid of any bad habits or anything, and just kind of carried some momentum. And I think we really showed that, especially Sam. Sam played absolutely unreal, and it made our job really easy. So that was an absolute clinic by our lead there.
That's what I wanted to ask you about her. I mean, she's played fantastic all week.
Yeah, Sam's always been solid. I think all the girls have played really well all week, but I think it really starts with our lead, and she sets it up for us, and it makes it really easy for us. I think the lead can either make it really hard or really easy, and Sam's done a fabulous job all week to kind of lead the way for us and really kind of put us in a really good position in all games.
4-4's got to feel good after the 0-4 start. I mean, a bit of redemption for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you start 0-4, you're just hoping to go, 500 in the tournament. And we just, we played a lot better the last 4 games. And I think that's the team that we are, is the team that we played to finish off the tournament. And so that does feel a lot better. I mean, you still don't feel 100%, but finishing it off strong is a good thing.
Sarah, how bittersweet was this for you to have a 4-game winning streak?
Yeah, it was bittersweet. Like, it was nice to play well, but then it's also like, why couldn't we have done that a little bit earlier? But we had a tough start. Like, the teams we played were really strong. And we're just thankful the crowd hung in there with us. They didn't start booing us. They were still cheering right till the end. So that helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Was it a matter, too, of learning the ice? Like, did that take some time?
Yeah, it definitely took some time. The ice changed a little bit throughout those, the first half of the, competition. It definitely did change. When they textured the rocks, it did change again. But we just seemed to pick up on the ice the last 4 ends a lot better. And, it just seemed a lot more easier just than, the first 4.
Krista, what are you going to take from this? And I'll ask the same question to you, Sarah, but what are you going to take out of this, having this Scotties in your hometown, being able to play, even though you didn't get the result you wanted? I mean, this is still pretty good.
Oh, this is amazing. I mean, just having the crowd on our side has been unbelievable, knowing that they're there cheering for us, and just to have all of those people behind us is such an amazing feeling. And, we don't know when we're going to be able to experience this again. So, I'm just going out happy that we've had such amazing community, behind us, and they didn't give up on us, like Sarah said.
Can we do talk about the organizers of this event, how the good job that they did?
Yeah, I mean, it's been years, literally years, because they kind of had to do it twice. With Rick being on the committee, like, in July and August, he's like, I have a Scotties meeting. I'm like, what are you doing having a Scotties meeting? It's been 12 months of the year. For years, they've been working for us to just walk out here. And I think in other years, maybe we've taken it for granted or not quite realized how much goes on behind the scenes. But for this one, we realized. So we were just extra grateful. And I feel like even though we started 0-4 and it wasn't what we envisioned, I feel like we're still grateful and took in the whole experience, because there's lots of people who will never get a hometown Scotties.
Krista, Absolutely. Is it too soon to start thinking about what comes next?
Well, we have been in the hotel room, tracking points, and next year, there's the trials will be happening. So we have been looking into the points, and, every win out here is more points. And that's something, there's a lot of us really jammed in there. So, we are looking forward to that, and we have to, take a look and see where we're at and what we have to do to possibly maybe get a spot in the pre-trials. But I think we definitely need a little bit of time, just a little break right now, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Rachel, you didn't need to win that game for the playoffs, but did you want to win it anyway?
Yeah, of course. It was a good opportunity to play on one of those middle sheets, learn the ice and rocks, how we need to play moving forward.
Can you just describe how you got to this point, 8-0, what's gone so well for your team this week? And there's been some early challenges with ice and rocks.
Yeah, we're still there. Unfortunately, it's pretty straight out there. Can be a bit frustrating at times, but this is the ice conditions that we have in this building, and just learning to love them as much as we can and learn them as best we can. How we need to sweep them, how we need to approach shots, and just trying to stay in the moment of every rock.
And I mean, here we are, we're hitting the playoff round. I don't know, does make your blood pump a little faster?
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, absolutely. And knowing that we, have the rocks and hammer kind of in our control is really comforting. And but we have to play, better than that even tonight to make sure that we're in that final on Sunday.
What does it mean to have Jennifer here now in person to be able to consult with you between ends and at the break and during timeouts and things like that?
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. FaceTime is tough for debriefs and timing and time zones. But it's great to have her here and just adding that much more value, in person.
I do have to ask, they announced the Battle of the Sexes, that you're going to play Bruce in April. What made you want to do that?
Yeah, it's exciting. They said that we could, do it for charity, and for us, that would be the number one reason why we're doing it. And fans are, I think, going to enjoy it. So we've, I think, picked the Sandra Schmerler to help support, the curling foundation. So it's exciting for us.
Is it fun to play the guys? Do you have to, prepared to throw, I don't know, a lot of really up-weight shots?
No, same game, but you have to take way more ice because their sweepers are insane. We have a bunch of old brownies. We were going to recover them in approved fabric, and so they wouldn't be able to really sweep very well. They didn't like that idea, so we'll see if it happens.
Kayla, I mean, you have to win that game to get to the playoff spot, but was it important to you to win it?
Yeah, no, it was really important. We knew it was going to be a playoff spot. We watched Corryn Brown finish her game in 8 ends, so we knew that we needed to win ours to be in contention for the 1-2 qualifier. And we did it. It's always a little bit close, so it went right down to almost the last rock. Margot's a little bit sick, so it was a win for Margot today.
It seems like there's something going around. We've seen some 3-person teams, so...
Yeah, we played a 3-person team out there. None of it was 3 people.
It's Jerry at the beginning.
Yeah. So hopefully we're on the mend. Margot's going straight to bed, but we're just keeping our fingers crossed. The rest of us stay healthy, and Jerry's already got it, so she's fine. She'll be playing as far as we go.
What does it mean to you to be in this position here at the Tournament of Hearts?
Oh my gosh, so many things were on the line for us at the Scotties. We're looking for potentially a Scotties berth, and we're looking for trials berths right now and Grand Slam qualification. So to be in playoffs at the Scotties means a lot to be in playoffs at the Scotties, but also a lot for our future next year going forward. So there was a lot on the line. Even in our provincials, there was a lot on the line, and we knew it. So just happy to be here.
Does it feel like you played a lot of events because you had a little bit of a tweak to your lineup? You played a lot this year. So did it feel that work had manifested itself here?
Yeah, a little plug to our sponsor. Our shoes have held up. That's great. We were just talking about it in our meeting before the game. I think this is our 70th or 80th game of the season, so we've played a lot. I think that it's been very, very beneficial this year with Margot being new in the lineup, Ashton being in a new position, and Jerry Lynn being in a new position. It's helped us grow a lot, and we've gone from our first time showing up playing the Scotties, not playing almost a single team in the field, to playing quite a few of these teams, and it's really, really paid off.
What's gone right for you this week that's gotten you into this position?
Honestly, our hits have been fantastic all week long. Jerry Lynn has set us up all week as well. But just our teamwork, we battled with Jerry Lynn being sick, now Margot being sick. We've sort of messed around with our communication quite a bit with the Northern Ontario crowd, bringing the energy that they do. So just a lot of conversation on and off the ice about what we're doing right, and we're just going to continue that into playoffs.
What's going around? Is it like a flu? You have to wear masks around your face or what?
No, God, I don't. Well, maybe we should. I don't know. Jerry Lynn had a flu, and then Margot has a really aggressive cold that I think Carrie's daughter has as well, and then the Nunavut team has one player out as well, and I think PEI has one player out. So I don't know about the other draws, but that was just on our draw. A lot of people are going down with this bug, but we're hoping it's just a 1 day sort of thing like Jerry Lynn's was. Yeah.